Warning, the following gameplay you're about to witness is rated mature, 17 and older, for one or more of the following reasons listed. Please enjoy.
Turn down for what? Turn down for what?
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to another episode of Game Time with the Movie Man. That's this guy right here. Last left off. You know what it is. Game of Thrones, Episode 1. But now we are at King's Landing as Mira Forrester. So, resume game. Let's see if we're going to play as a third character now.
If it's presented to her as it should be.
Indeed we are. Ooh, I have a dress on. It's all flowy. Ironwood box. Oh, made of ironwood. Oh, it's the trees, that I guess, the forest that we have. Huh. Let's see. Carved ironwood tree.
Ethan made this for me.
Oh, nice. Quite the skilled little carpenter. What else is there? High garden brooch.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give
Oh,
this
Marjorie,
to me.
Lady Marjorie.
It once belonged to Lady Elena.
What else is there? Ewink something coin?
Asher sent me this
Asher.
coin to remember him.
Cool.
What a strange place, Essos.
An unfinished letter.
Father, much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding.
Message
Lady
from
Marjorie
my
has
good
proven to be
buddy.
quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Haven't finished it yet. I'm sure I will someday. Somber note. What else is there? I can bar this door. That's good security. A cold brazier. Dusty old tome.
Wonders Made by Man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Oh, nice. Does she know that he's dead yet?
I hope to see them all someday.
Perhaps she does not. She does not know yet. Ooh, I get a nice little view.
King's Landing. I wonder if it's sunny at Ironrath today.
Alright. Letter from Mother.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf. She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
Oh. Come in. Or do I answer the door myself? I'll go answer it myself, I suppose. The door. Yeah.
One moment.
Was it Tyrion? Oh, no, it's not.
Sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you. I can come back later if you'd like.
It's alright, let him in. I'm not doing
No,
anything
it's
better.
Fine. Come in.
Could be important. Oh, changing out the coal, I suppose.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you alright? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather
I'd
upset.
rather not say.
It's private.
I don't trust
I'd rather
anybody
not
in
say.
King's Landing.
Of course, milady. I didn't mean to pry.
It's all good.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie.
If there's
will be
another thing I
here
know
in a
about
minute.
Game
Of
of
course.
Thrones is that in the series, the spider has eyes everywhere.
You work for Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's not a good time.
Perhaps you should come back later.
Of course, milady.
Yeah, I can see that you're starting to pry there, buddy. I don't trust anybody in King's Landing that I don't know. Not enough from Game of Thrones to know that. Anyway. Oh, is that Sansa?
Lady Marjorie.
Oh, Marjorie. Oh,
You're
oh,
early.
oh.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk.
Oh, it's you.
Come, there's something we
I
need
kept
to
thinking
discuss.
Marjorie was that one other woman that has the No, I'm thinking of someone else then. Oh, so that's Marjorie. Okay, my bad. Yes, she is a fantastic ally to have.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I've thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaid.
Thank you.
A dear friend, in fact.
Thank you, my lady.
And you know how I feel about what's happened
It's
to your
Cleavage
family.
City over here.
I feel your pain as if it were my own. What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
They're very kind.
You're very kind, my lady.
Of course, Mira, but you must not
Oh.
despair. We will get through this together.
Of course. I actually do
You
trust
must
her a
understand
bit.
there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Joffrey.
To have a handmaiden from the north, whose family fought for Robb
I
Stark,
do more or less trust her as a
it
character.
raises questions at a time I can least
She hasn't done really
afford.
much of anything bad.
Cersei
Oh, hello.
herself cornered me this morning outside the royal set.
I believe it. It was the Royal Guard.
She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor. She was very pleased with herself. Her face was full
Why
of
would she do
mirth as
that?
she said it.
What does she intend to do?
She intends to make you miserable, knowing that will make me miserable as well.
Hmm.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her.
Great.
I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important. I cannot afford any conflict with Cersei.
I'll do
with
as
the
you
wedding
ask.
So near.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you.
Good.
Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear.
Very well. I'll humor her. Because that's what I need to do in this politics game.
See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Oh, Cersei, this is going to be interesting. Nah.
You'll be fine. I know you
Of course.
will. You may feel one thing, but you must say another.
Okay. I won't disappoint.
Good luck.
Oh yeah, alright. Gotta humor Cersei, say what she wants to hear. Oh boy. Oh, Tyrion's here too, that's awesome. His humor and wit might diffuse the situation. But there's the Iron Throne, of course.
You can do this.
Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm actually walking. Ah, it's awesome. It's Tyrion and Cersei. Some people over there. Clowns to the left of me. Jokers to the right. Ah, that's awesome.
Ah, Lady Marjorie. Aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Lord Tyrion. Your Grace?
Mm-hmm.
With your
boy.
permission, allow me to introduce Lady Mira of House Forrester.
Hello. Neil.
Your Grace.
Yes, good, good.
Girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Oh, it is the actress, isn't it? That's cool.
House Forrester is a northern house loyal to the king.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl.
Of course we're loyal.
Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is.
We still have King
the girl
Joffrey.
can speak
Yes.
for her house.
Joffrey is the one true king.
Unfortunately.
And yet, for centuries the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
We were unaware of this. I agree.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily. I take it this is the kind of loyalty the king can expect.
Damn.
If you have any loyalty at all. Is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
Absolutely.
Yes, Your Grace.
I'm not gonna bring up the
Absolutely.
logic.
I see. Despite the fact Roose Bolton allied with Walder Frey. If it was me, I'd find it difficult to so
Damn it.
quickly forgive the men who killed my father.
Oh, she's good. She's good.
Old allegiances are not easily abandoned. But now that the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others who would happily serve that purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forster Ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes, Your Grace.
Yes, Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house. I imagine you'd do almost anything to prevent that from happening, wouldn't you? Ask any Lannister, and they'd do whatever was necessary to save Casterly Rock. It would be unfortunate to see another house lay claim to what's yours.
I won't dishonor,
I won't
dishonor myself.
dishonor myself, Your Grace.
I see.
Hopefully that's good.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the war? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps
I'm.
not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Nah, Margaret, I'm just saying what she wants me to say.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define. This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not.
Yeah.
Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute, beyond question. And if your loyalties were to become conflicted between your king and the very person whom you serve, what would you do then?
Oh.
I'm sure she
Let the
would...
girl answer the question. Go on.
Be true to the king.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Well said. I was
Yes.
beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging.
Damn it. I could have been better.
I'd like a word with you, if I may.
Of course, Your Grace.
Don't be mad at me, Marjorie. You told me to say what I thought. Oh, whatever. Hi, Tyrion. Messages. Stop.
I'll walk you out.
Ew, I can talk to Tyrion for a bit. I can try.
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport. Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton. We only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Thank you.
You have my condolences for his loss. These would be trying times for your
Thank
family,
you.
even under the best of circumstances.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion. That's very kind of you to say.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated, although Cersei seemed quite pleased.
Yep.
It was quite the first impression. I, of course, found it all
It
highly
was for Lady
entertaining.
Marjorie's sake.
I did it for Lady Marjorie.
Rather odd, if that's what she asked of you.
I can trust
But
Tyrion.
I'm sure she has your best interests at heart.
She would.
My sister and I have our differences.
Oh, yes.
She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such
It would
matters.
seem.
The crown needs boats. Boats need wood, and I speak for the crown in
What are you
this regard,
suggesting,
not her.
What are you suggesting?
Tyrion? You
I
dog.
suppose the crown could be persuaded to secure ironwood from House Forrester. Lady Marjorie might not look favorably on such an alliance, and it would infuriate Cersei. Although what would be amusing for me might prove rather dangerous for you
Yes.
and your house.
So,
Are you willing to risk that?
no.
It may be far too dangerous. In fact, forget
I'm
I
afraid
even
I
suggested
can't.
such a thing.
I'm sorry, Lord Tyrion. but it's a risk I cannot afford.
I admire your discretion.
Indeed.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner.
Sansa.
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
I hope we
The
meet
mere
again.
thought of them makes me thirsty already.
I hope we meet again.
Nothing would make Cersei happier. Until then, be careful. This is not the norm.
No, it is not.
King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Indeed. Well then, let me guess. Trophy? For completing that chapter? Oh, not quite.
Mira, I was worried.
Are you... I forget who you
How
are.
was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing. It's more than a little
Not so great.
intimidating.
It didn't go very well.
I'm sorry. Cersei is known for being rather...
Oh, that's an understatement.
But at least it's over now. Lady Marjorie has spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the
Oh,
wedding.
the wedding's almost here.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th-born sons. Ah, Sir Jamie. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah!
Him and his
What?
one chopped off
true.
hand.
And Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper.
Oberyn,
I'm told he has a paramour. Which I doubt
Get us
is
in
Dorne's
trouble.
wife.
You'll get us in trouble.
We're just having some fun. Perhaps Lady Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future
Oh,
husbands.
quite.
Although, marrying a
Ooh.
king, I can only imagine what that would be like. Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen? He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie
For my
well.
family.
I'd marry anyone if it helped my family.
Right. Of course.
Don't be so displeased.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have as Queen of the Seven Kingdoms.
That'd be a lot.
I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
Ian's awesome. Get out of here.
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing?
Oh.
Well? Sarah?
I'm sorry, my lady.
I'm sorry, my lady.
As am I. We shouldn't have been messing about.
This is not a game. It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every
Indeed.
move. Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira.
Oh.
I'm just glad it's over.
As am I.
King's Landing can be exhausting
Oh,
sometimes.
yes.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but
We
to
know
love
you don't quite end up becoming queen per se.
Do you agree?
It only matters what you say.
It doesn't matter what you feel. It only matters what you say.
You learn very
Good.
quickly. You were brave agreeing to obey the Boltons. That cannot have been easy. I know you must fear what Lord Bolton might do to your
Just a
family.
bit, yeah.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have
Oh,
been.
yes.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important.
Ask for her help.
I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Fair enough.
It's about my family.
I trust her.
Sarah may stay. If you trust her. If you trust her. I trust you, Marjorie.
Go on. ask.
My mother needs our help.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially now.
I know.
I did
my
request
lady,
on behalf of my
and
mother.
I wouldn't ask this of you otherwise, but my mother has left me no choice. She insisted.
I feel like
Joffrey knows only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady. King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa.
I'll be in your debt.
I will forever be in your debt. My family will forever be in your debt.
Oh boy.
I don't know, Mirror. If Cersei were to find out...
Don't fear, Cersei.
Don't let the Queen bully you. You have power over him, Lady Marjorie, as no one else does. Not even his mother. Ramsay Snow will arrive at Ironrath within the week. I would never ask this of you if it weren't so urgent.
Oof, this is a pretty good play so far.
Very well.
Yeah.
I'll make your request, but I cannot promise
Cool.
anything.
Thank you,
Thanks,
my lady.
Marjorie.
I will send a raven to my
You're a
family
good
at
girl.
once.
I'm sure she fears if she made the right choice, though. Interesting. End of the chapter. King's Road, Wolf's Wood. Now we're back with Gareth. Gareth. So Gareth. Uh-oh. Oh god. Oh, I see. Easy now. And I lost my horse. Fantastic.
7
And I'm alone in the woods with no weapons? Really? Not even a sword? Oh god.
Let's play a little game, shall
Was it
we?
this guy?
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Oh god.
Not my best work, unfortunately.
This guy.
I suppose I have full enough practice. But he didn't make it easy. What with all that bloody noise?
Like a drowning cat. I thought.
Oh, I don't want to be seen.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds
Oh,
none.
Didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
jeez.
He does now. How much further is it
Oh god.
to these foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
Oh,
What was
easy.
that?
Oh, no.
My lord.
There's nothing.
Listen.
Nothing. You're a terrible, terrible, torturing soul, and I hate you as a character. Oh, there's nothing.
There.
I think I should
Hear
hide.
that?
There's, yeah, the horse, yeah.
I know I heard
Stay
something.
still. If I run, they'll see me. Gotta stay still.
Never mind.
Oh. Oh.
We've wasted enough time already.
Whew. That guy is a right prick. Do I go speak to the flayed man? Ugh. I sure want to see this. Oh jeez, this is gonna be dark. I don't know if the guy's dead yet. Oh boy. Oh, I can see the part of his arm already. Oh dear. Oh, there's the symbol of, I guess, what's a flayed man? Hey, buddy. Buddy. Oh, God.
Bloody hell.
Well, that seemed almost pointless. Okay, then. Yeah, back as Ethan.
Lord Ethan.
What do you want?
As I was saying, you are young.
Nah,
And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your
that
leadership.
is true, but I'm going to stop it here and finish this first episode off in the next episode. So, goodbye, travelers.